Well back in the race, then Gladden, followed by Trellini. Further back is Silent Tempo, and Imperial Air is near the tail.
From the outside and Bright Side, who has the extreme outside barrier. Starter heading over to the platform as Primrose Penny is ready and the light goes on. Track is good, 4.66 penetrometer reading, and the rail's out 6 metres. Last couple to come in now. Here's Ocean Fast coming up into the line. Having a first start, Eddie Wilkinson on board, and Brightside takes the outside barrier, so they're all set to go. Ready for the first. Set. Away they go. Ocean Fast bounded up at the start, wasn't the first to bounce out. Primrose Penny and Brightside Pedant away very quickly. Glarms drifting back a little after beginning okay at the 800 metres. Brightside with plenty of pace goes to the lead over Pedant. Ocean Fast moving up quickly on the outside to third. 2 lengths to go spending. Vain Watch on its outside and Primrose Penny travelling 3 wide. 1.5 further back. Glarms over on the inside, and they're followed by Night Sky. Miss Danehill a good way back from Tempted Lady, and about 3 to 4 lengths to Carzalema. Nearing the turn at the 400 metres, Brightside over 2 lengths in front of Pedant. Ocean Fast 2 away third from Go Spending. Then Glarms getting up along the inside when they corner from Primrose Penny. Brightside led down to the 300, kicked out 2 on Pedant. Go Spending. Ocean Fast hard ridden, and Glarms is coming at them strongly on the outside, but Brightside inside the 200 has a good lead. Brightside in front of Pedant. Glarms is coming home at a great rate. It's Brightside in front. Glarms is trying hard. Brightside just the leader. They hit the line and Brightside beat Glarms by 3/4. A link Pedant third, and the well-tried Ocean Fast missed a place. They're followed back behind those by Go Spending and Miss Danehill making some ground from Tempted Lady, Night Sky. They were followed by Vain Watch, Primrose Penny and Carzalema along last.
Far too quick, number 2. Arms 150, third.
Number 2, Brightside, jumped straight out of the barriers. Far too quick for them, 57.96 the time. From the outside barrier, she crossed the field and was never in danger. Glarms has made plenty of ground in the run home, and third's gone to number towards the back of the chute there at the 1400. Trotting around in circles, might well be undergoing a vet's inspection here. Break, second of the day. 1400, Flaming Roberto bounced around. Mizumai went straight through the outside barrier, but is very, very quick. Now Mizumai's come into the stalls. Oh golly, here's another one through the front of the gates. That She Has Club. In she goes, and now the field of 3-year-old fillies is set for take 3. They're set and racing this time. No Mystery a little slow. Skytress got back early. Discretion Londolosi, and also away quickly Slashing Sort racing to the lead. Away fast too Princess on Parade. She's showing pace today, and she goes up to sit outside the leader Slashing Sort. Mizumai going up 3 wide. Might take the pair of them on and run to the lead here. Settling fourth, 1.5 lengths away. Londolosi from Quiet Style. Quick Coup the outside. Another further break of 2 lengths in the field of Danzig's Pleasure over on the outside. Discretion with the rail and Flaming Roberto between those two. A link Sky Trist, who's racing about 4 wide from Very Just a Western Reality. Over on the inside, Brook Road, and then She Has Class and No Mystery. Slashing Sort led Mizumai down the side at the 650. 1.5 lengths clear on Londolosi, third on the inside. Princess on Parade beautifully placed fourth. 1.5 then Quick Coup 3 wide. Discretion getting up on the inside. Quiet Style between them being ridden along, and then came Sky Trist, Danzig's Pleasure. Then Flaming Roberto, Very Just a Brook Road, and then No Mystery, Western Reality, and She Has Class last turning into the straight. Slashing Sort, Mizumai together around the home turn from Londolosi. Discretion hard ridden fourth, the inside from Quiet Style. Quick Coup running on fairly. Princess on Parade is gone at the 200. Londolosi racing after Mizumai. Mizumai and Londolosi clear of Discretion, Quiet Style and Flaming Roberto. Londolosi drew to the lead over Mizumai and Quiet Style. Londolosi's going to win it by about about a half a length. Either Quiet Style or Mizamai for the minor end of the prize. In front of Discretion, Flaming Roberto, then Western Reality and No Mystery, followed by Slashing Sword. Back behind them to finish in the race was She Has Class, Danzig's Pleasure, Brook Road, and then came Quick Coup, Princess on Parade, followed by Sky Trist and Very Just towards the end of the field.
Welcome back to Stephen King. That's his first winner since returning to Australia.
Victory for number 7, Londalese. Ridden by Stephen King, only his second ride since returning from Hong Kong.
Photo for second, number 10, Mizamai.
Now Kera's Attack coming up into the line. Bart Cummings has won this particular race already on 3 occasions. Kera's Attack locked away for Jim Cassidy, and they're all set to go. Ready. Off they go. Torelli reasonably out. Swing King away fast. Kera's Attack a little slow on the outside. Another Neptune dropped out to a clear last now. No pace. Mustang Red at the 1400s moving up on the outside to head Torelli. Swing King settling third. 2 lengths to settling fourth. Then came Prince Down outside Cigarillo. A length and a half or 2 to Mighty Impulse, and then Plum and 3/4 away the rail. They're 3 in front of Kera's Attack from Bohemoth and another Neptune last of all. Mustang Red the leader. Prince Down quickly races up to head it now and goes to the lead at the 1,000 metre mark. Prince Down let slide along by 2 lengths. Mustang Red is second, a length and a quarter. Third is Swing King. Fourth on the inside then came Torelli, a length and a half to Cigarillo. 2 lengths to Mighty Impulse, 1 and a half then to Plum, and 1 to Kera's Attack. A further 2 lengths break in the field to another Neptune, and 3 lengths last of all is Bohemoth. 700 metres to go. Prince Down about 2 lengths in front of Mustang Red. A similar breakaway third, Swing King ahead on the inside, Torelli. A length and a half to the filly Cigarillo. Mighty Impulse outside her. 2 lengths break, and then to Kera's Attack around Plum, and another Neptune coming 3 wide, and 5 Bohemoth. Prince Down led before the turn, 3/4 to Mustang Red, who came off the fence. Swing King going up 3 wide, and then Torelli, Cigarillo, and they're followed by Mighty Impulse when they corner. Prince Down the leader. Mustang Red shaken up to come after the leader now, and then Swing King wider out from Cigarillo. Mighty Impulse is running on fairly well. It's the Prince Down and Mustang Red, the stablemates fighting it out. 100 metres to go. Prince Down won't give in. He's still a half head in front. Mustang Red trying hard to level up. They go to the line. Prince Down, I reckon's just beaten Mustang Red in a close photo. 2 lengths to Swing King third. In front of Cigarillo, Mighty Impulse, a break Bohemoth, who picked up a bit of ground. Then Torelli, Kera's Attack. He's followed by Plumman and another Neptune.
Greg Childs on number 3, Prince Down.
Photo here between Prince Down and Mustang Red, the stablemates.
The stablemates running the Quinella. Third, number 7, Swing.
3's got it.
$1.80.
Number 3, Prince Down. Greg Childs has just held on to win over the stablemate and favourite Mustang Red. And third to number 7, Swing King. Official placings in the third are 3, 2 and 7. 3, 2 and 7. Cigarillo ran fourth. And fifth in the race was Mighty Impulse, and the time 1:37.19. That made it pretty hard to come from the back of the field. No pace in the early part. 1:37.19, and the ingenious ride of Greg Childs in front has landed Prince Down a narrow victor. Now Cut Up Rough is ready, and the field just about set. Mahogany coming to the outside barrier to complete it now for the Futurity Stakes. 100th running of the Futurity, and they're all set to go. 1400 the journey. Ready, racing. Zuccarino, one of the first out. Mahogany snagged to the rear. Will Fly, Rose of Danehill away quickly. Al Mansour and Encounter wide out are heading towards the front as well when they go through the first 250. And the grey Zuccarino led. Al Mansour moved up a length away second. Rose of Danehill third, the inside. 1 Encounter fourth, beautifully placed, a length and a half further back in the field. Will Fly outside Rebel. Then Pengulu tracking up 3 wide when they go to the 1,000-metre mark, and back behind them Mahogany on the inside of Cut Up Rough pulling to the railway side, and Zuccarino slowing the tempo about a half on El Mansour. A length and a half to Pengulu, who's rushed round the outside. They've slowed to a walk here. 4th on the inside, Rose of Danehill, and Carter getting his head up next, not happy with the pace. Cut Up Rough going around him. Wonder Rebel third last now on the inside of Will Fly, and Mahogany last, but only about 6 or 7 off the leader. They're inside the 600 metres now. Zuccarino almost joined by the Queenslander El Mansour, and they're more than 2 in front now of Encounter and Pengulu. Rose of Danehill on the inside, and Cut Up Rough coming wide, and then Rebel when they corner. Mahogany still last. El Mansour moved up now to Zuccarino when they corner. They're clear of Encounter, hooking off El Mansour's heels, but he's got 2 lengths to make up at the 200. El Mansour in front. Encounter a length away. He's trying hard, and Will Fly coming on from Rebel. El Mansour being tackled by Encounter. El Mansour and Encounter. Encounter put his nose in front. Encounter wanted a nose to El Mansour. A length away third. Another photo. Give it to Rebel on the inside, I'd say, from Will Fly. Mahogany charging home. Zuccarino just behind them, and they're followed at the head of the others by Rose of Danehill, Pengulu and Cut Up Rough.
Number 7 Encounter back to his best, 460, 170. Second.
They're all set. Ready to break. Racing. And Chavog began very well on the inside. Out quickly Piccadilly Circus and Catnipped. Gold Moment began fast through the first 200 metres or so. They go now. Prowl right across towards the back of the field. And Catnipped, after going 200 metres, has crossed to be the leader. Chavog over on the inside, 3/4 away, holding the rail. Special Edition on his outside. They've gone out very hard. 4 lengths in front of Piccadilly Circus, and then Mr. Innocent inside Denari. 1 Gold Moment, 1 Paris Dream, who has to be ridden along, and then Danelar. They're really strung out. 2 lengths Smart Banker, 3 Prowl, and they're followed by Educate. Something wrong with Special Wilder, has to be pulled out of the race. Chavog got through on the inside and led before the turn from Catnipped. On the outside now, Piccadilly Circus has rushed round the outside to tackle for the lead, and then Denari followed by Special Edition. Mr. Innocent and Danelar is coming with a run. Chavog the leader though from Piccadilly Circus. Denari on the outside is coming home well at the 200 metres. Piccadilly Circus raced up to join Chavog. Piccadilly Circus put the head in front of Chavog. Now Danelar is hitting top gear. Danelar has raced up with Denari. Danelar took the lead though, and Danelar's won it by a length. Denari. Piccadilly Circus might have got third in a photo ahead of Chavog. Paris Dream storming home when it was all over, followed by Special Edition. Back behind them, Mr. Innocent, and they were followed in by Smart Banker. Mr. Innocent has finished a good way back in company with Proud, Gold Moment, and Catnipped, who went out very hard, has weakened to finish last. Rustic Dream has joined them, and the field for the St George is ready. And they're off and racing from the 1800. Rustic Dream